Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's March 4th. We're taking a look at NASDAQ. Yesterday, we see a big failure at the 2700 key pivot. That's that key daily time frame pivot. We're looking to see with Friday's close whether or not that was going to be a higher time frame spring setup, daily time frame spring with that undercut of a multi-month support zone. We had a bit of a gap higher, and that gap, after it swept the overnight high, a little up thrust there with the overnight high in 21,100 level of interest. That marks the session high, right? Price is unable to reclaim the 50% fib, that 61% fib during the intraday session, that fib sell zone that we've been talking about for a couple of weeks now. When it comes to these weaker sessions, right through there, price is unable to reclaim, and we just get the flush. Big flush into the close. Daily time frame breakdown flips the backdrop into bearish. And now for today, we just want to see, our sellers able to show a continuation down beneath that prior day low, that 315 level of interest? Or are we going to see more of a compression type of session today, maybe a partial retracement for that? Like I said, I'll be looking at 315 here, that prior day low. Should give us the main clues that we need for this morning's action. So we got about 1 minute till the open. Let's see how we're looking here versus that prior day low. PDL. Also, if you trade ES, you may want to keep an eye on 5810. Key area of support right through there, 5810. That's going to be the line in the sand for that breakdown. Just FYI. 5810 down into pretty much 5800. It's a big level. Definitely a big level. So keep an eye on that. If you like to trade S&P, and sometimes get a little bit tighter entries with that S&P, so worth keeping an eye on. All right, here comes the open. See what we're looking at here on NQ. There's the open. NQ just sitting on the prior day low here, 315, main focus. We do have a gap lower, although it still is within the prior day's range. So not a true gap for me personally. Got some buying activity versus 315. Where's our volume point of control? Way up there at 511. VWAP way up there at 435. Into 300 session lows there for NASDAQ. Overnight low is at 262. Coming into that overnight low here, 262 is the level. Was your little blip below the overnight low? Looks like we have some tentative data at 10 a.m. Something to keep an eye on, but no 9:45 prints this morning. All right, NQ retesting prior day low. So you get the little sweep of that overnight low back into the prior day low. So a little overnight low spring setup. No position for me there. See how this 315 is gonna be treated. So again, just watching that reaction here at 315. So big level of interest as well as the prior day low. It's a new high of day for NASDAQ. We got good volume this morning. And VWAP just overhead, 420. Got the spring rustle. Nicely done, man. See how this VWAP's going to be treated here. For NASDAQ, nice little push there into VWAP. So where's that overnight gap fill? Not a true gap, like I said, but this will definitely be a notable target there for buyers up into 500, 2,500. You do have last week's low at 459. So this 5-minute RTH will be something to keep an eye on. I'm just down to some runners here on my prior day low long. See how this 460 is going to be treated. A little rejection there at VWAP so far. I got my trail just beneath 6.5. If they want it, they could have it. There it is. Trailed out. Trailed out of the long. Yeah, that overnight low sweep. A little microstructure near the prior day low. Up into VWAP, and then the rejection at VWAP, which actually gave, 80 points? That rejection at VWAP? Yeah, 80 points. So pretty nice setup there as well. Let's see if sellers can show some follow through now. Looks like the bot is short as well. How's our profile looking? We'll probably see that volume point of control shift here momentarily. Looks like the bot just locked some. The Opinicus bot trading the 2-hour trader framework. Not bad, not bad. So it's going to be your initial target there, 315. If you're short from VWAP, it's your spot to be trimming. And coming into session lows here. So this is your main target here if you're short from VWAP. Nicely done. Monster trade right there. VWAP to session low, 160 points. See if the bot is still in. Bot is still in. See how these lows are going to be treated. Overnight low. Pretty wild start to the morning already. 15 minutes in. These structures are wide. Wow. Make sure you're double checking your risk points. Double check those risk points. So main focus remains no updates there. We're looking at 315. We're looking at overnight low. We're 15 minutes into the sesh. Opening 15-minute bar is a doji. Round trip coming back into VWAP. No re-entry on my end. We're chilling. We are chilling. Grab that long dom. Nice. Yeah, structures are wide. Wide, wide. You got to be careful. I want to see post 10 a.m. now. There we are, back into VWAP. NASDAQ, your session volume point of control moved to 330. And so far, we have 3 moves that are greater than 150 points here in the first 20 minutes of the morning. Volatility. It's a double-edged sword. Right there, back into 315. Another perfect reject at VWAP. Look at this high right here. Now, how you enter that is a different story, but price is still respecting. Nice, Steve. Cleaning up, man. NQ into the lows. Overnight low 262. And back into the lows, 270. Nicely done, Steve. Congrats, man. Let's see how the lows are going to be treated. Third test of the lows. That overnight low. The bot is still short from that initial short, man. Tough not to interfere with that thing. So game plan remains the same. We're looking at reactions to overnight low, as well as 315, which is a level of interest in your prior day low. So far, price has just been knocked down at VWAP on each of these bounces. Personally, still just with the one trade. We caught 100 points on that one, so just want to be ultra patient here. Don't need to press. Don't need to press. Looking for that A plus. That's it. Misha saying we have some potential data here in 5 minutes. Unconfirmed. So just FYI. May or may not be a 10 a.m. print here. NQ overnight low holds again. 5 minute, just showing no direction. Indecision, right? See if we get some more clarity post 10 a.m. Chad, nicely done, sir. See you tomorrow. No, that's wild, man. That is wild. NQ bumping into session volume point of control here again. 330. 2330. Minute doji. Yeah. There's your daily chart. Remember on Friday we did talk about the monthly. We talked about that monthly close. All right, the range is getting a little tighter here. Got 10 a.m. here in less than a minute. Back into the lows. Fourth test of overnight low here during RTH. There it goes. New low of day. Bot is still short. My God. The bot is an animal. NQ coming into 150 level of interest. Bot just covered for those that are interested. And we're back into overnight low. Post 10 a.m. here. So your downside level of interest right here, 150. And your nearest upside reference point is the overnight low. NQ, new low of day. This is no man's land for me. So you have the bounce into overnight low that rejects. Maybe another short entry. We're getting into the 150 level of interest. Still just with one trade this morning. Could be a one and done. We'll see here. Reclaim of 2250 would align with an overshoot of the 200 moving average on QQQ. All right, let's keep an eye on that overnight low area. NQ overnight low about 260. All right, Steve, take care, man. Nicely done today. NQ new low of day coming into that 2150. Staying patient here, staying patient. Watching the reaction down into 150. All right, here comes 2150 session low, currently 161. Yeah, just some drift here. Not that nice velocity action that we like. A little bit of a bounce there, not quite where I wanted to see price, personally. Keep an eye on this next 15-minute bar here, closing in a little less than 2 minutes. Got that intraday fib dumb. Let's see. Yes, sir. Right near that overnight low. Overnight low still going to be a solid reference point. I'm just sitting on my hands here. Yeah, same notice, same patient. Nothing else to do. Just wait. There you go, right back into session lows. Let's see if 150 actually trades. There's your new low of day. There's 150. Don't need that fib anymore. So if this 150 fails, you're looking at 20K, your next downside level of interest. Thanks, Liz. Appreciate that. NQ down through 150 here. So like I said, 20K going to be your next level. I'm not in a big rush here to be fighting this trend move lower. So probably just going to call it right there. We had one setup this morning, took advantage of it near that prior day low. It's kind of my best case scenario there. For the long, now it is a bearish backdrop, right? So what I'd want to see is some sort of 30-minute or hourly time frame reversal before attempting any other longs here, just per my normal protocol, per my normal playbook. Until then, shorts should be the focus until you start to see that 20K, some of those downside levels, 19,850. So hope you guys had a good morning. We'll keep it going in the Traders Think Tank here, but no sense in sitting on stream. It's unlikely that I'm going to place another trade for quite some time. So thanks for your time, and we will see